All right. So we want to welcome everybody to our coffee business info call. We're glad you guys took a little bit of time tonight. It's short, it's sweet, it's a lot of information, and we hope that you guys take something away from it and you're equipped to know if this is something that you'd like to do. All right. So real quick, network marketing. A lot of people are familiar with what it is, but for those of us who maybe aren't so familiar, it's a type of business opportunity that allows you to grow a business from home or from anywhere, a successful business around your own schedule, not with a traditional style job. And entrepreneurs are also able to earn, the income potential is higher than a traditional job would have. So we want to have Greg take the floor and just talk a little bit about what Valentis is, where it came from, and take it away, Greg.
Thanks, Stacy. Can you hear me okay? All right, perfect. So what is Valentis? Valentis is Latin for prevail, and that's what this company has definitely done is prevail. The company is 4 years old. It was celebrated its 4-year anniversary in July of 2014 and is based in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Dave is really big about being debt-free, completely debt-free. Brand new building that we got last year, we paid cash for. Brand new shipping facility that we just installed this year, paid cash for. We have $30 million in inventory, and more expected was delivered today, and it was all paid for. We don't have any creditors or owe money to anybody, and that's what's great about being debt-free with a company. And when something's needed for the company, Dave has paid for it out of his own pocket. So that's what's great about this company. He's a distributor. Products. We have 11 products right now. Just a few years ago, we only had 4. We started with 1. But our main product that everybody's loving and going crazy over is our Optimum coffee. I've been around in the company for just about a little over 2 years, and we've had 3 different blends of coffee, and this one by far is the far superior coffee blend I've ever seen. I've never seen people react so well to the coffee. We have an energy drink and some other products, and you can go to valentisproducts.com or go to anybody who's invited you on this call's website and see all the products, read all about them. We have great products, market-driven. They're not stuff that you're going to find in Mother's Cupboard, and we're not going to be a Mother's Cupboard company. We're only going to have unique products that people can share and use. You know, coffee's not so unique, but our weight loss coffee itself is incredibly unique. So what about Dave Jordan? Dave Jordan is probably the best CEO in the industry. He is a 4-time top money earner. 3-time top money earner in different MLM companies. He's been the #1 money earner very fast too. When he got into MLM, he went from 0 to fast and was earning tons of money in different companies. He actually came from the sports card industry. He was doing 15,000 items a month on eBay, was one of the top sellers on eBay, and he was worth $80 million before he even started Valentis. But he loved the industry. He loves what network marketing does for people, and he wanted to make a company that people could be successful in. And he's a distributor's distributor. He didn't want to have to create a company. A lot of these companies come and go. He wanted a company that was for the people. He speaks for the people, and he's got great integrity and ethics. The reason he left those 3 MLM companies is because they changed the comp plan. They were screwing over other distributors, and he didn't like it, so he left. He walked away from right on the table. A $50,000 check one time was being handed to him. He says, I don't want it. I don't want to be part of this company. I'm out. And he says, I want to be able to do it right. And that's what he's doing. He's doing it right with Valentis. He listens to the field. Even when I was getting involved, I called around and found out he was by sure the best CEO. Even other top moneyers, other companies say that, let me know what type of guy Dave Jordan is before I knew who he was. It's also, next slide there. Yep. It's also about timing. Timing is really important when you get into a network marketing company. You don't want to get into a company that's already doing billions and billions of dollars because hundreds of thousands, millions of people have joined it already. Here we have less than 50,000 people in Valentis. We're less than 5 years old. And if you know the formula, if you can get into a company where you're not quite 5 years yet, you're not quite at 50,000 people, and you're not quite at 50 million sales a year, then you have a great company. We just hit 50 million in 2017, but in 2014, we started 300,000 in sales in 6 months, not too bad. And then in 2015, we had 3 million in sales. And then we released our coffee at the end of 2015, and we did $32 million in sales in 2016. We grew 966%. We were the fastest growing company in network marketing industry. And then we did a total sales of 80 million as cumulative for the last 3 years, 2017. But then in 2018, we released Optimum. Just to let you know how fast we're growing now, in the last 60 days, since September 1st, right around September 1st, we have grown this company $1 million, which is in a very short period of time, $1 million more sales in the last month than the previous month. So we're growing very fast. We're positioned for explosive growth. We're going to hit momentum. If you can get to a company that is right where we're at, you're in an entry level. All the people getting involved now, all the people who are starting up now are going to be the people you hear about making the big money in the industry. All the pieces are in place. We have everything we need to succeed with the company, and it's really exciting right now. The 5 key elements you need for a successful network marketing company are company itself is strong. You got to have strong management, which we have. Dave and the people he have brought onto the company, Chris Hutke and some of his family members and some other people. And also the top money earners of this company are, John Herenz is almost a $20 million earner in this industry. He's been around, he knows things. There's other incredible leaders. So there's a great leadership, great training, products and services. You got to have a product that people want. People want coffee. There's no doubt about that. Just walk by Starbucks or any coffee shop every morning. And you got to have something that's unique. With our weight loss product, it's an impact product. People drink 1 cup, 2 cups, or a week's worth of this coffee, and they feel it, and they want to buy more. What's great, we only have it in 30-day containers, so people are obviously going through it every month, and they're going to keep reordering from you. And you got to have a great compensation plan. Now, every company says they got a great compensation, the best compensation, and I'll admit, I don't know if we're the best compensation, but I do know one thing: we pay more people more money more often than any company I've seen in 22 years. And I've heard that from a lot of top people. They look at our comp plan and go, wow, it's an incredible comp plan, and we definitely pay more people more money more often, which is important when you're building an organization. People want to be involved so they can make money. And timing, we just talked about the timing, and it is the right timing. And then training and support. We keep on releasing new ways to help us make money and have support. Winnipeg this last week, and they just released more training tools for us with our Max Spray and our sample packages. So they're going to keep on releasing that stuff and keep on giving us the support. And we have national meetings. We have a meeting coming up in Henderson, Nevada in March, and we have national meetings and regional meetings all over the country. So we have a great training system. Oh, sorry, the 6th element. Thank you. Yeah, we have the 6th element, which I believe is heart. And you can look in books, you'll see these 5 elements, but I believe that people within this company have big hearts. Dave himself is at the biggest heart I've ever met from anybody, and it transposes into leadership. And those leaders have found people, and if you like, JC and Stacy, they have big hearts. That's why they're doing so amazing here. So if you have a big heart, you attract other people who have big hearts, and you want to help people and you want to succeed. And that's what I think this company has. I've never seen a room full of people with such emotion and thrive. And I've been in a lot of network marketing meetings, and this one is just different. People really want. Everybody I've ever talked to cares more about your success than their own. And that's what's really big about this company.
All right. Thank you so much, Greg. So let me tell you a little bit about me. My name is Stacy Warzak, and I am a mom of 3 kids. I have been in network marketing since 2014, and I ended up starting my business when I moved 800 miles from my home. So I hear a lot of times people say, I don't know people, I can't possibly build a business, I don't have a lot of friends. And the awesome thing about a network marketing business, and especially something like this, is that you don't have to know a lot of people. 99% of what we do is all on social media. So as long as you're growing your network on social media, you can build a business from home. I have a house full of people here who are watching a hockey game, so I apologize if there's a lot of noise behind me. But I officially left my original network marketing company last month on October 12th, and right now I am ranked #1 in our company. I simply have been sharing the coffee. I've gotten amazing results with the coffee, and I'm just telling everybody that's breathing about the coffee. So I'm building a business from home, online, with a product that I truly believe in and that I love. The vision for my team personally is just to help people find weight loss, find health and wellness with a product that they're drinking anyways. So many amazing testimonials already from people that I'm personally helping and talking to. I'm personally closer to the 12-pound loss mark right now in 6 weeks. And all I've changed is I've introduced Magic Coffee to my life. So I want to introduce you now to one of my leaders on my team who currently is ranked number 5 in our business. She came on board shortly after me, and Amanda is going to talk to you and tell you a little bit about her story.
Awesome. Thanks, Stacy. So as Stacy said, I was actually in the other MLM with Stacy prior to this, where I fell in love with helping people, especially moms, find themselves again, mostly new moms. For any moms out there who are watching this, you can probably relate to feeling that sense of losing yourself after you have your child. I remember very clearly the first 6 months after I had my daughter, Cece, that I could identify to the backdrop of like a theater production, and she was the production. Everything was about Cece. Everyone was coming to visit her and to hug her and to bring her gifts and to smell her baby smell and to everything. And I was just there. I just existed, and I didn't care about myself anymore because everything was for her. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't buy any new clothes. I didn't take care of my health. I didn't cut my hair. I just existed, and I completely lost my sense of self. When I started exercising and making my health a priority again, I started finding that and fell in love with helping other people do that. But one of the things I was running into in our last company was the fact that it was hard to reach a lot of people because it required a lot of very strict nutrition. It required a lot of time commitment to work out, and especially dealing with moms and new moms, that's hard sometimes to plan around a baby or children or a family. One of the things I fell in love with this company is it is very simple. It is just coffee. You don't have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to get your coffee in like we had to get our workouts in. It's great if you want to still work out, but you don't have to. You can actually see results just by drinking your coffee. The other thing that really drew me to this was the place that I was in when Stacy brought this to my attention. I had been very sick all summer. I have a lot of really weird stomach digestion problems that I've had for years, but especially over this summer, they had gotten really bad to the point where I would go into work, and once I sat down at my desk, I would have to unbutton my pants because my stomach was getting so swollen and distended from anything I ate, anything I drank. Nothing was moving right. Nothing was processing. I don't think I was absorbing any nutrients. I was so jacked up, and none of my doctors could figure it out. They were going to send me to all these diet specialists, and Stacy said, just try the coffee. We'll just see if it works. And I think she heard how stressed out I was and how I was just over it. How can you be a health coach and be at this point in my life and be sick all the time? And so I started trying the coffee. And from the very first day that I had some of this coffee, I have not had to unbutton my pants a single day. And I've mentioned this on a call before. I don't know how many people can relate to that, but it was a very, very real, raw moment for me, knowing that this very simple new cup of coffee I was having every day was completely changing my life. So not only have I not had to unbutton my pants, but I've been losing weight. My boyfriend and I are doing this business together, and he's lost 10 pounds as well. And we've had this ripple effect with people who either don't have time to work out, or one of our girls has very low iron, and to the point where she has infusions, so she doesn't have the energy to work out, and this coffee has given her that energy so she can work out again. One of our girls was doing in vitro, was doing IVF treatments and gained a ton of weight from that. And before she starts another round of in vitro treatments, she wanted to lose some weight. And this was the only thing that's helped her lose weight. So it's helping people in more ways than just a very surface drink coffee, lose weight thing. This is helping people change their lives. And it does start from a very simple place of drinking coffee. And so on Stacy's team, as Greg was saying, you attract who you are. Stacy has an incredible heart. I try and lead with my heart, and I think our team is doing the same thing, which is why our teams are moving up the chart every day. So I'm really excited to be here and to be on this team with Stacy.
Thank you, Amanda, and we are so glad that you are here. So we're going to give it back to Greg for a minute. He's going to tell you about his story. I always say every call, if this is not the first time you've caught us chit-chatting about this business, but I talked to him, I think the first day that I started my business, and we just got to talking, and his story really stuck out to me because this isn't his first rodeo as far as network marketing goes, and that was how I was coming into this business. You know, when you've been in the business, and even if you haven't, you know a little bit about what you're looking for and what your goals are. And when he was telling me his background, it just stuck out to me in a way that I could relate, and that I was excited because he saw this company that I was such a newbie in, and I was ready to rock it because of just his piece of his story. So Greg, can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you found Valentis and all your tidbits that you share with me?
Thanks, Stacy. I'll just do a quick background, but just hearing Stacy on the phone that first time, I'll never forget it, but how excited she was to be here and hear about, after we had our conversation, hear about things. But real quick, I earned $1 million in network marketing. My first company back in 1996 to 2003, I made $1 million in 7 years. It was my first company, and it was amazing. It was great back for that time of his time. Very few products, then it grew into hundreds, thousands of products. But out of the industry, after I left that company in 2003, life happens and things got in the way, and I left the industry. And for 13 years, I looked at different companies. I looked at different products. I looked at over 300 companies. Being very young and successful, I was only like 25 years old when I was $1 million earner in another company. Everybody wanted to get me into something else after that, but nothing appealed to me. Nothing really was out there. And at the end of April 2016, Mike McCormick sent me some coffee samples. And I'm like, I tried 2 cups. My wife tried 1, and that was it. We were done. We were in. Signed up that night, full package. It was a product. Like I think Amanda just said, it's just coffee. It's just a cup of coffee. I don't have to sit there and convince people of some unique gel, motion, potion, lotion from the ocean, whatever you want to call it. It's just coffee. Try it, and it's so simple to just hand someone a stick of coffee, send them a trial pack, and let them try it. And they're going to come back to you and want to buy it or find out how to do this business. That's what happens. That's what happens. And I talked about the comp plan a little bit before. The comp plan was amazing. I'd seen 300 other comp plans. I saw this one. I'm like, is this real? I was pinching myself when I was signing up. And then David Jordan, I actually mentioned about David before, but what I did is I called around to like 5 different people I knew in the industry. And I said, who's this Dave Jordan guy? And they told me that they was the best CEO out there, and they were in different companies. So it's a man of character, a great guy, great business person. So I wanted to get in business with him. So we joined May 1st. We hit Structured Emerald in 25 days. 4 months later, we hit Diamond with the 93rd diamonds in the company. Need to update that slide. There's close to 170 diamonds because we busted 20 in the last month and a half. But so we're the 93rd diamond, and there's now 170 or so. But why success here? Why do I mention that? Because in my other company where we made $1 million in commissions in 7 years, I only did 19 personals in those 7 years. That's it, 19 personal sponsored people, and that led to a huge organization. I did 38 people my first month here and like 48 my second. That's nothing compared to what Stacy's done. Stacy has done almost, I think she's going to be up to like 150 in less than 60 days. So she's dynamic and amazing, and we're shocked. But over 2 years now, 2.5 years, I've sponsored just over 400 people. I only sponsored 250 people in my first 6 months to hit Diamond. So it's just so much easier to get people. I probably have signed up 40 or 50 people that I didn't even know signed up. They just went to my website and signed up in the business. That's how amazing this company is, how easy it is. They tried the coffee. They want to build a business. I just had someone upgrade to Business Builder Pack a couple days ago who I haven't talked to hardly at all, but she's watching and seeing this growth on Facebook and seeing posts from Stacy and Amanda and the other people, and they're like, I'm in. I'm like, great, thanks. I'll take you. So, but the sample and trial packs, you don't have to sell. It's an impact product. They try it, they want it, they buy it. Once they drink a cup or two of it, once they know that people try it for 3 days and lose 3 or 4 pounds, or try it for a week and lose 6 pounds, that works, and they feel great. I've had people lose no weight, to be honest with you, just because their body chemistry is different than most people, but they feel better than they did when they weren't drinking the coffee, which is important too. And other people lose no weight and lose tons of inches. So it does work. It works different for everybody, but it's an amazing, amazing product, and it's just easy to sell. So that's why we've gotten so much success here. And the next slide, I believe we're on. Oops. Oh, on a JC.
We're going to have JC talk a little bit. She's actually my sponsor, and I found her on Instagram, and I use hashtags on my Instagram, and I love coffee and always have for years. And so I was working with an Instagram company, and I don't know how, but I found her page, and You Had Me at Coffee is the cutest thing. So I had to talk to her, and I just asked her, you know, I saw her posting about her company and her business, and we got talking, and I was like, okay, you're onto something here, sister. So tell me more. And that's how it all rolled out for me. But she has a awesome background, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her story too.
Oh, thanks. So I'm so glad that everybody's talked about the success and how easy it is here, because, I mean, Stacy makes it look like cake, but it really is cake because it's weight loss coffee. And coming from a corporate retail background, when Greg, I'm going to say Greg courted me on LinkedIn. He stalked me for 2 months. I was in a different MLM, and he kept saying, hey, how much money are you making? And I wasn't with that MLM. And he said, I've just got 3 words for you, JC, weight loss coffee. And he knew I had a corporate sales background. He sent me a sample. I tried it. I thought, you have to be kidding me. Weight loss coffee is what I've waited for my entire life. But the whole first year that I drank the weight loss coffee, it was a version called Italian, and I didn't lose any weight. But I had spent a ton of money at a different, pretty popular coffee brand. I think you guys know what I mean. I was drinking their coffee all the time, and I didn't feel good. But when I switched to our weight loss coffee, I suddenly felt good, and I wasn't walking into the copy room forgetting why I was there, because I didn't have any brain fog. I could make it through all my meetings. I was so productive. So I kept at it for a year. And, to the opposition of some of my friends and family asking why I was buying it when I wasn't losing any weight. But it was how good I felt. And I knew from sales, it was just a gem of a product. So we launched Optimum, and this is the first breakthrough that I've had with weight loss. I've lost 25 pounds and over 30 inches since the beginning of August. So it's an amazing product. I gave a sample to my friend who's a web designer. She went to Las Vegas with a sample of it and came back with the youhadmeatcoffee.com brand. Built a whole brand around it, and I said, okay, girl, let's do it. And, because of Rachel's marketing and this great product, we are attracting people like Stacy to Valentis, and, maintaining people like Greg and attracting people like Amanda. And I love Amanda's story because I tried every diet under the sun for years thinking I was just bloated, or I was gluten, or I was lactose, or I was this or that. And the coffee acts more like a vitamin, and it's an impact product. We have 2 other impact products that we haven't even mentioned besides the coffee that could be billion-dollar empires themselves. So Greg talked about timing, and Stacy talks about it being duplicatable, and Amanda talks about health. I mean, you have all the factors that line up to be the best thing that's ever happened to you and your family. That's about all I have to say about that.
Absolutely. And that's perfect. So a lot of you may not know what it costs to get started in our business. And I can tell you from someone who has been in network marketing before, when I heard that this was the price, I was a little bit taken aback. Okay. I was like, all right, that's some money, right? But starting a business that's going to give you websites, that's going to do all your customer service, that's going to ship all your product, that's going to house all your product. You don't have a garage full of product. They do that for you. They handle returns. They have customer service on the phone. They have web support. Okay. So when you figure about all that, that's great. And that's worth $500, right? But you're not just paying $500. You're getting 350 samples of this amazing product that we're talking about, and you're making trials out of them. Our team makes 5-day trials, and we sell them for $20 each. So your 350 samples will generate a total of $1,400. Minus your $4.99, minus if you're going to ship, you're still ahead more than you've paid out once you sell these trials. And I am waiting for my 4th business starter kit, 350 times 4, because I can't keep them in my house. So you will not have a problem selling these trials, I promise you. A girl that I just signed up this week, she has 19 sold and she doesn't have her kit yet. She literally signed up 2 days ago. 19 of 70. So she is, by the time she gets her kit, she's going to have to order another one. So don't worry that you're not going to get your investment back. I can almost guarantee if you are talking about the product and you're promoting the product, if you have to put it on a credit card, before you even get the bill, you're going to have the money to pay it back. At least that's what my team is doing at this point. So we teach you, we have training, we have team pages, we teach you how to post on social media. We even give you scripts and verbiage and ideas on how to market it. Okay, so you're not doing this by yourself. We are a team and we work as such. So when you come in with this $4.99 bundle, you are automatically ranked at what we call Ruby. And JC or Greg, whoever, one of you guys talk about why that's important, and this next slide, a little bit more about the comp plan. Who wants to do it?
Greg.
Okay. For time's sake, I'll keep it simple. But as Stacy mentioned, Ruby, yes, you get your investment back very quickly. But there's other ways we get paid. So as Stacy said, she's ordered numerous sample packs, and she just talked about the sample pack selling. She didn't mention the fact that those customers have now ordered, and now she's getting paid in the comp plan on top of that $1,400, and she's also getting money for people signing up as rubies and the volume from these people. So we build 2 legs. It's a dual team. So you build a right and left leg. Then we help those people build right and left leg. And for doing those, you get matching checks. Starts at Ruby at 20% and goes down 5 levels all the way down to 5%, but you get paid percentage of what those people make. And then when you enroll 3 rubies in 1 calendar month, that's our foundation team. But once you enroll 3 rubies, you get $100 for each of the first 3, actually. And then you break into legacy bonus from your 4th to infinity, and then you get $200 for each ruby after that. So very rich on initial orders. You get a fast track bonus or fast starts, whether they're a distributor or they're a customer. On the initial order, you're going to get 20 for 1 box, 40 for 3 boxes, 60 for 6 boxes, and then 100 for the ruby package. Now when you enroll 3 rubies at $4.99 each, and they pay the $20 and do the $4.99 in the same month, you get a 1% bonus pool, global business pool, for each time you do that. So if you do it 6 times, that's 2 shares. If you do it 9 times, that's 3 shares, times the global business pool bonus, which I believe was like $150, $140 last month. So if you did 3 times, you did 9 people Ruby that month, you get 3 times $140, whatever the global business pool was that month. So it's pretty good. And then when you get to Diamond, you get a car allowance, and that's $400 to $3,000. It starts at $400 at Diamond and goes up from there to $3,000. You can get pretty good, nice cars for, most car payments are about $400 to $500, so it can pay for your car at Diamond. As you grow in the business, it goes up and up and up. So it's a nice bonus there. So you have numerous ways to make money. We make money 6 or 7 ways, because you also can retail the product. That's not even on here, but this is just one quick slide overview. Get with the person who actually talked to you, and we've got videos and numerous other ways we can share the comp plan with you. But the last part I'll share with you here is this legacy coded bonus. I talked about the legacy bonus, and this is the rich part of the plan that it blew my mind when I saw it. But so if you come in and then you get your first 3 rubies, and that's Tom, Dick, and Harry here. Tom, Dick, and Harry, you're going to get $100 for each 4, so it's $300. And then from the 4th ruby you sign up all the way to infinity, you're going to get $200, because you're going to get the fast start bonus and you're going to get the legacy bonus. But here's where it gets crazy. For every one of those people, 4 through infinity, that you actually bring in, their first 3 people, you're going to get a $100 legacy bonus off of. So for example, Jackie's going to bring in 3 people. Those first 3 people are going to be the legacy bonus. And then you're going to bring in, those people are going to bring in 3, and those people are going to bring in 3. So 3 that bring in 3, that bring in 3, that bring in 3, that bring in 3, you're getting the legacy bonus off of every one of those people, 3 in the tree, all the way down to infinity. I got a legacy bonus last week. I don't even know who it was, someone way down my organization. It's amazing. You don't know who they are eventually because it just repeats and you get in the first 3. So this can be thousands and thousands upon hundreds of thousands of dollars to an organization as you build it, as you get the $100 bonus from people all the way down the tree after the first 3.
Yes, so that is what we do in a nutshell. And we are extremely happy that you guys all joined us tonight. Is there any questions that anyone can think of that you want to unmute yourself and ask? We're happy to answer anything. This was a lot of information. We understand that. So if anyone has anything they want to ask, we can definitely answer it now. Anybody think of anything? You don't have to be shy. Usually nobody says anything. Anybody? Anybody? Doesn't look like it. But if you guys do have questions, please talk to the person who invited you to this call. We want you to join our team and grow with us and just, you know, have some fun, lose some weight, get better health and wellness, and earn some money. So we will talk to you guys later, and let us know if you have any questions. Have a great night. Bye-bye.